Welcome back. In the previous part, we were coming up against this boss here at the end, weren't we? And I was too low level. What was I, level 4 or something like that? And it's just like, no. It's like, I need to go off and do some leveling up in between the parts. So I did, and I got myself up to a reasonable level of 14. Yeah, you know how I am. I can't stop. I enjoy this type of stuff. I can't help it. Just enjoy it. Sorry. But anyway, also, I did read your comments, and the major thing I take away from the comments is very much do the side quests. Make sure you do the side quests, otherwise I cannot finish the story. I was going to do them anyway, and show them in videos and stuff like that, because of course I was going to show them. Because this is our only chance. Once I finish the story, I was going to go back to the original game, like the Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so it's like, of course I was going to do that. But, yeah, now I know it's important to do that. Doesn't really change anything, it's just important to know. But anyway, I've waffled on enough. Let's go on and kill this boss over here. Gargoyle.
Heads up, people! Just focus.
Get that going. Much better this time, isn't it? Yes, we're not dying, let's put it like that. It's like, why didn't she just buy a sword, though? It's like, okay, yeah, you don't want to use your sword, fine. Buy a sword. Buy a sword. Like, Jin can use his one, sure, but you can still buy a sword.
Let's heal up.
Yeah, I forgot that we can do topple there. It's a side attack, but I can't exactly do a side attack at this point. There we go. Much better than last time, wasn't it? Ching.
This is no normal monster.
Not an Ardanian Titan weapon either.
Maybe it's Malice's. Get down, you two! Holy... That was a close one.
Looks like Malos's artificers are still roaming around.
So it was.
Hey. Wait a minute.
The emblem of Torna.
You are Jin, right? Wow, I can't believe it. I came all the way out here, and who do I say but the paragon of Torna and his driver? You're so young. That core crystal was stolen 17 years ago. Quite a feat to pull off that heist at that age.
Are you going to arrest us? Execute us?
I don't know yet. I did just save you after all.
Oh, how magnanimous.
Lora, there's no point in talking.
Have it your way.
Do I have to do the fight? It's weird.
Ready to put
It's very, very weird seeing her without, like, her, black parts of her costume is the best way of putting it.
You're a lifesaver.
Just looks very, very strange.
Remember, you brought this on yourself.
You're the one dying.
Now, wait just a minute.
So you think my Mythra and then take
Turn the camera around.
That's fair.
Come on!
What was that move you did just now?
Let's heal
Toppling
up.
that, lovely.
Form my
More
bonds.
honed with each day. Look like we'll be capturing you then.
Oh, I think we did quite nicely there.
The hell are these two? They're just a driver and blade. Where's this strength coming from?
Well, he is the paragon of Torna.
I've had enough.
What? No. There's no need for you to...
You!
What?
Incredible! You! Both of you!
Huh?
That last attack, the force behind it was absurd. I'm amazed.
Oh, really? Well, that's just...
Oh, and passing the weapon. What a concept! How did you ever come up with that idea?
Oh, well... We were broke.
Huh?
We couldn't afford meals, let alone another sword. And so we made do.
You're kidding. Oh, man, you guys are the best. I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
Huh?
I really, really like you two.
Master Addam! Sir!
Milton!
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Master Addam, are you hurt at all?
Master Addam? You can't be the Addam Origo.
The Lord of Aletta. And fourth in line to the throne of Torna.
Oh, come on, Milton. I've been with him the whole time. You really think these two would cause any harm?
You've been using your dumb artifice again, haven't you? Dumb? So yeah, sure, nothing to worry about, right?
Milton? Who's this then?
Ah, this is Hayes. She rescued me from the jaws of some nasty monsters.
Well, I'd better give her my thanks.
Hayes!
Oh, was she with you?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, my lady.
This is very interesting.
I see. So that's when... What a sad, sad tale, Lora.
Oh, here we go again. Don't let it get cold now.
So then, how come you've enlisted with a band of mercenaries?
I guess I like the freedom. This way I'm not tied down. So I can help out. With causes I really believe in, you know? Going's tough everywhere you look these days, right? I can't ignore it, can I?
I understand.
Fat load of good that'll do, in the long run. The world keeps turning anyway.
You might think that. But mercenaries and statesmen each have their own views and ways to effect change. it's not in vain.
A blade siding with humans. You don't see that every day.
I think it's blades like you that are rare.
Well, duh. You do know what I am, right?
Lacking in compassion.
Huh?
Blades like you really are a rare sight. That may be for the best.
So, about Jin. I suppose you have to take him away from me.
I could try to slay you right here.
But
But my mission is to stop the Aegis's destruction. To subdue Malos, not to seek out lost trinkets. Who cares about paragons anyway?
huh?
How about you two join up? Lend us your strength. You're incredibly powerful. There's loads I want to pick up from you, like that trick from before. Let's see. We'll say I found the paragon on my journey and decided to entrust him to you. To help with Malos. Well, sound plausible?
That's just...
I do like this Addam dude. Got many things to figure out here, though. Like, how do we get from here to what we know? Especially like with Mikhail, like what the hell?
How dare he speak to me like that? He thinks he knows me.
Course is the word.
Yeah, he is.
I meant you.
Me?
You meant you're unpolished. After you return to your core, you lose your memories. However, as you gain experience with people, gradually the nature of a blade, rather their feelings, they change and grow. You become more and more human. But you purposely keep yourself apart.
Oh, so now it's my fault?
No, not at all. I respect that part of you.
Um,
I want a moment so I can talk about things.
Hey, are you angry? About this whole Malos thing?
I'm not. Whatever happens, I'll protect you. Be sure of it. We cannot simply ignore what's happening in the world. But
But what?
please say you'll be careful.
I will.
I mean, we know what happens to her, so... Sort of.
Your Highness,
Just Addam is fine. What is it?
the going after Malos thing. Could it wait a few days?
Oh, is there something you need to do first?
Well, yes.
You see, Lady Lora seeks the whereabouts of her mother. Unfortunately, she has her mercenary duties to perform. Therefore, I often go out and conduct these searches myself.
I see. Then you found her?
Yes. With all that happened yesterday, I did not have the opportunity to say, My lady, your mother is currently residing in a small hamlet called Torrigoth.
Torrigoth.
That's on the edge of Gormott. Ardanian and Cian forces clash out there frequently. It's very dangerous.
Indeed.
Right. No time to waste. Let us head out there.
What? But what about your mission?
You don't want to see your mother?
Of course, but...
Then let's go. Malos hasn't hit that part of the world yet. It's as good a place as any to look.
You're hoping we might find him there?
Exactly.
That sounds too easy.
We go to the village of Torrigoth to find Malos. And you go to Torrigoth to find your mother. Everybody wins.
And once I found my mother, I join up with you?
That's the general idea. I'll send my people to notify your mercenary friends. And perhaps we could find a place for your mother in the capital. It should be safe there.
Is this normal princely behavior?
You think this is bad? Just stick around for a bit.
Nobody's, like, making you come along, you know.
Well, unfortunately, a driver and blade are one in body and soul.
As if you don't do whatever you feel like anyway.
I know this is all very sudden. Still, we don't know where we'll run into Malos next. It makes sense to stick together, as much as we can.
Isn't that... No mistaking it. That's the blade. And that little brat, too. Aye, it's Blue Fist. Yeah, the whole village was wiped out. Found myself some great cool crystals, eh? And I found something else too, something real interesting. Uh-huh. Give me some time to take care of this, okay? I'll be in touch. Ha! Fate's a funny thing. Never thought I'd get to take back that paragon, what I stole in the first place.
It's just like, does he really think he can take it at this point? They got much more practice together, so geez. Anyway, it's really nice to have some more company around here. It really makes fighting a breeze, too. Oh yeah, what did you expect? The monsters around here don't stand a chance against me. Their powers are on a completely different level, true. But that's not what Lorna was trying to say, Aegis. Lora doesn't think of blades as mere tools of their drivers. To her, they're partners in arms, am I right? Exactly. When I said we had more company, I was talking about all three of you. I don't care whether you're a blade or a driver. I'm just happy that we get to share our time together. Okay then. That's a pretty weird way of thinking, if you ask me. You think so? Should we perhaps be on our way to the harbour now? If we keep to the road, it should take us straight there. A regular boat from Yanchik to Gormott it is. Is it? As far as I know, it's still running, but we should probably hurry all the same. Right, do I have a chance to speak about what we've learned so far? Would be nice. It's like, ooh, you're level 10? Pitiful. At least we have another blade, though. Tutorial. Now that Hayes has rejoined your party, you'll be able to blade switch. When a team consists of 2 blades, performing a blade switch while exploring or in battle lets you select which of the blades will participate in action. You can perform a blade switch by pressing left. In battle, the technique comes in with a cooldown timer, so you won't be able to use it in quick succession. By combining vanguard switching and blade switching, you can choose the battle participants to suit your playstyle or as the situation requires. Okay, cool. Can actually speak to these guys now. Who are you? So you're just gonna be like some dude. Yes. So, we got the thingy. So she can actually change her costume. Because it is really bugging me that. That was one of the things I wanted to discuss, was like, her costume, I went to the wrong menu. I do not like her costume. So it's just like, no. So if I have a chance to change that, boom. It's like, thank you. Because it just, I don't feel like it suits her. Like, at all. Let's see what we can get here. So, art stealth. When you're a healer, so that might be wise. I was told to get stuff that damages during the day. Well, not the day, when you're outside. Because, you know, you gotta be doing a lot outside. Emergency guard, I suppose. Not got much to go with at this point, have I? Suppose damage heal might be the way to go. Yeah, with damage heal. Go with damage heal. That feels right there. What we got in terms of weapon modification? Nothing. Affinity.
Diligence and...
Lovely, lovely. Okay. So, like, which ones do we want to go for? Do I want to save anything up here? It's like maybe the thin ice, because it's like, I like the idea. I like that, by the way. The fact we're like switching to him uses topple, so it's like you can just line things up nice. I'm gonna get that.
Tempered by discipline.
Okay, so again, topple.
It would appear I'm stronger.
Oh, but one away from getting the second one. It's like, Oh no, it's smash. Okay. What's this? Cancels debuffs from enemies. Oh. That'll be interesting. We get the healing one.
I knew the practice would pay off.
And I'm probably going to stick with knockback.
Stronger.
Yeah, that feels different. Yeah, I'm probably going to stick with just Jin, really, if I can. Get that, though.
Giving it my
because,
all.
like we discussed in, like, the main games, I don't like playing as the healer, especially while doing a Let's Play. That's just like, ugh.
This should be wild. No one is hurting my friends.
See here, though, glimpse of the future. It's just, no becoming incapacitated in battle could be used repeatedly. Evade fixed number of subsequent enemy attacks. Affects a whole party. But just its name. It's very Monado-like. Right, I think we're sorted pretty much there for now. But, let's discuss things. So, Mikhail, first off, it's like, how is he a kid? Is he human? Is he a flesh eater? Is he a blade eater?
Aren't we?
He's got to be one of the three, but depending on which one he is at this point, like, what happens to him in terms of his story? Because he's clearly got to grow up. So he's got to be something, like, he can't be a blade now unless he becomes a flesh eater. Because then he'd remain looking like a child, wouldn't he? So, how does that work? So I'm not entirely sure where his story's going to go at that point. So that's interesting just from that aspect. And I like how Mythra does feel very, very different at this point. She really does. I'm glad we got her costume there. I much prefer this. Much prefer this costume. It just feels like... What's the best way of putting it? It feels...
The suspense is killing me.
I can't think of any other word more other than appropriate for like who she is. But maybe the other costume's more appropriate for Mythra at sort of like this point in her life. I don't know, but it's like it doesn't feel right not having the black leggings and stuff like that. It's just feels very, very wrong.
Intrepid?
What was there? There was other bits I wanted to get into, but I don't remember now. That's the thing. There was so much going on then. There's like little things forming in my head of like little things I wanted to talk about. It's like probably going to come out throughout. Like Addam himself is very, very strange when you get down to it. Large old machine. It's just very odd what that is. Treasure.
The suspense is killing me.
Cute. Yeah, he is an odd one, Addam. I don't want to make 100% of him yet.
This is
He's like
becoming addictive.
he's much more friendly than I expected. The best way of putting it. I like the relationship he has with Mythra. Sort of like teaching her. At the same time as just, like, you know, just using her as a blade.
This is becoming addictive.
And assuming there's there's no Pyra around at this point. Based on what's going on. So just what happens there. Where's Pyra in the mix of all this? And what about the third blade? Because we know that's got to come up, surely. That's got to come up. That's got to be a thing. Just like, there's so many things that have to come up. They're clearly connected to where we are in the main story right now. What's this? It's some kind of weird mist? Must be an ether miasma. We should do something about this before it ends up blocking the way to the harbor. This wasn't here when I passed through before. It does seem to have sprung up fairly recently. Bother. This is the only way through to the harbor where the ship departs. And there are monsters too. Maybe the miasma attracted them somehow? Indeed. We should handle this before more of them show up. Just let me at the miasma. I'll blast it into next week. I'm just thinking of Sophie from Trails of Graces being like, can you stop sending stuff? Like, I'm from the future, stop sending stuff into a week from now? Something like that. I can't remember what the battle quote is there. Anyway. Yes, and everything in a quarter-mile radius while you're at it. What's the problem? Miasma is in the way. Mythra burns miasma. Miasma no longer in the way. Done. Mythra, the power you wield is undeniable. But all it takes is the slightest misjudgment, and we end up being no better than Malos. Sorry to interrupt, but I think Haze's power should be able to disperse it too. Oh, really? That would be very handy. Yeah, I just need a moment of concentration. Do you think you could take care of the monsters for me? Say no more. Mythra, you're up. Seems like a ridiculous, overcomplicated way to deal with things, but my driver's wish is my command. That'll do. Let's go. What bars the way? Receive it.
Don't you worry. I've got this.
You've just received a quest. Assume it's the same. Pink icons, blue icons. Alright then. Each of your party characters has a unique art, only they can use, called a talent art. If you meet the requirements for activating it, you can press right to do so. To check the conditions and effects of talent arts, visit the Enhance Arts menu. Talent arts are very powerful effects, but can come with significant downsides as well. Be sure to consider when and how to use them to get the most benefit.
Let's speed this up.
HP hard recovery recharge. Okay. Oh, can you let me actually play with it? I just took off half my health and now I don't know what's going on. Attacking and healing your team and other actions which your foes consider undesirable will make the characters perform them cure aggro. You're on about aggro. You know about aggro.
My senses are heightened.
With you. Yeah. We got this. Spinning wheel. How about this?
Okay, cool. Ting. All done. Now it's Haze's time to shine. Not so fast. Ah, we're ants. That wasn't all the monsters. The miasma has attracted more. Can't do our thing until they're all dealt with. Oh, that's lame. Name it may be, but we can't give up now. More tutorials?
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige. Heart of Thorns!
I want to switch over to Jin.
Yeah, we got this. How about this?
I want to see what happens with his. Consume recoverable HP, boost stats. Okay.
Leave no foe standing.
Best of luck.
Scatter!
Oh, I was going to use my number 1 skill there. Cool. Are we done yet? Seems like it. Haze, if you would. Right away. Titans, the great continents of Alrest. Are living beings... Yeah, we got this. It's like, Ether miasma tends to attract monsters, so removing it isn't the safest of occupations. It is, however, rewarding to do so and unlocks a new collection point each time. Clearing away the miasma requires the right field skills, usual stuff. Okay, so this would be Haze. Yeah.
The ether bends as I will it.
The other miasma's gone. Over there. Shiny and pink. There's so much ether around here. We're bound to find some nice stuff if we look around. So the abundance of ether must have been what made the miasma form in the first place. Indeed. Well, if we run into any more miasmas, I trust you'll do the honors, Haze. Of course, leave it to me. I'm so glad you're with us. Otherwise, I'd be forced to rely on that loose cannon Mythra, right? No, that's not what I meant. Always been my only blade, so you don't have any experience of working together with other blades. It's my fault. But I'm sure that by traveling with Haze and Jin, you'll learn a lot about your own power. And that's a good thing, right? Way to lay expectations on me. I'll give this cooperation thing a go, but I'm not making any promises about learning anything from it.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Oh, very well.
This is becoming addictive.
So it's like, I want to know, Lucky Lettuce? Okay. Alright, so I want to look at the map. So I just want to see... Yes, there is a side quest, a few side quests coming up. So, what I'm going to be doing is ending this part here, but I do, just out of funsies, do want to let you guys know, if you're following along with Trails of Cold Steel 2, I want to know, I want to let you know how far ahead I am at the moment. I'm at Act 2, and I've just recorded part 40. Yeah, that's how far ahead I am in that. I'm basically recording about 7 parts a day at the moment. So tomorrow, I'll be another week ahead. And then the day after that, I'll be another week ahead. It's like, yeah, so in a matter of 4 days, I'll be another month ahead. Well, 4 weeks, but, you know, about a month. So, yeah, that's the pace I'm going with that game at the moment. It gets really good. Nord Highlands is amazing. I know. I just said that. It's so fun. But anyway, that's us done for this part here. Just what there's no way to fill you in on where I am in Tales of Cold Steel 2 in that game, because... You'd have to be at the point I am at. You know, so I just thought I'd do it here, seeing as I've recorded this today. Yes, your today is the same today. This is Sunday the 21st. Yes. Right, so that's us done for this part. In the next part, we'll go on and do all the side quests we can up here, and we'll see where we go after that. So, ta-ta for now!